Hi everyone, it's only me again, just making my weekly videos that don't appear to be very weekly at the moment. This one's quite a different video really, due to our unexpected scan that we were forced to have on Tuesday of this week. So I'm currently a day off 39 weeks, which is very real. And I went for my appointment with the midwife, and when I was being measured, my bump was coming in 3 centimetres smaller than what it should have been. And so she was quite worried about that. The heartbeat, however, was very strong, and little Lovebud was wriggling around. So in theory, I shouldn't have really panicked, but the moment she said that I needed to have a scan, obviously that kind of changed a few things, and made me panic and feel a little bit anxious. They also couldn't fit us in that day, so we had to wait 24 hours to be seen, and I must admit it took a while for me to digest everything. Jono was great, he seemed pretty calm about everything, and deep down I knew that everything was okay because I just heard the heartbeat, but I'd suddenly gone from mentally preparing myself for labour to mentally preparing myself to have a scan just to check that everything was okay because bump was small. And I found that quite weird, if I'm honest, and I went through waves throughout that day where I was feeling quite calm, quite trusting, and then the what ifs kept popping into my mind. So I pulled on my usual support network around me of friends and very close family, just to kind of try and get some clarity with it all really, and for them to tell me what I already knew, I suppose, and that was to stay calm. So we went for our scan on Tuesday, and it turned out to be a really lovely bonus. Lovebud was thriving, so saw the lovely heartbeat straight away. That was nice and healthy. Very squashed in there. Had to remind them that we didn't know the sex, so we didn't want to suddenly find out a week before we were due. So that's still a big secret, we still don't know. But the great news is that although I'm measuring small, little Lovebud is not small at all. In fact, it's £7 4 ounces already, more than what I weighed, and I was 2 weeks late. And that surprised me, shocked me slightly actually, that they're bigger than anyone had perhaps anticipated. I suppose I was thinking they would say it was around £6, 6.5 perhaps at that stage, with a week and a half till due date, and then obviously that possible 2-week wait afterwards. So I could be looking at an 8-pounder, which has shocked me, made Jono laugh because he was £8.1 and a month early, and so is obviously following in their father's footsteps. And surprised a lot of people due to my size. So now when everyone keeps telling me how small I look, I can be rest assured that actually Lovebud is thriving. It's always that tricky one when you see people with their bump and they either look big or small, and quite often people are telling me how small I look, and I've never really known what to say, because my bump is my bump, and it did play on my mind, if I'm honest, a little bit. So now I'm rest assured that actually everything is fine. So it's now just back to mentally preparing myself for labour, which I think I'm doing quite a good job of. Work has slowed down now, and I've got very mixed reviews about that because it's I'm ready for it, mentally and physically ready for it. But I guess I'm entering another unknown, being self-employed, and in the line of work that I do, it's quite tricky, because one, my clients still need me, but two, obviously I've built up a good client base, and now I'm going to be off for a while with a little one. So it's all very weird. Trying to remain calm, focused, and so on and so forth, and just go with it really, not worrying too much about it. And we will just see what happens. So I had some great news this week that a couple that we've done quite a lot of work with for Fertility, Mind and Body are now 15 weeks pregnant, which is incredible. So thriving on that, I think it's amazing, and I love hearing stories like that, so that's all good. So yeah, I am just counting down the days, trying not to think too much, I suppose, about the pending labour. No idea when it's going to come at all, other than when little Lovebud's ready. So I am ready and waiting, and we will see what happens. But yeah, it's been a good week. Seeing little Lovebud's face was incredible. Jono thought it looked like a boy. I thought it looked like a girl. Um, and so we still have no clue. All we know is that we can't wait to meet them, for them to arrive healthily and safely, and for us to start our new adventure as a family, which is very surreal, very exciting. So yeah, so I will keep you posted on everything, on how it's going, and yeah, let you know what I'm thinking and feeling throughout this build up to the labour. But yeah, relieved that this week has gone well, and I can now just start focusing on the labour side of things again. So until next time, I will speak to you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.